What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you back. Now, I'm thinking I got a good one for you today, because today we got a Les Paul style guitar in the house. Before we go any further, I've said this before. We are living in the golden age of budget guitars. And it's just true what I said just now. This is the golden age. Yep, CNC manufacturing is just about everywhere. I even have a couple of them here at my house. And there's tons of budget guitars out there. I mean, you can find a killer guitar now for somewhere around 150 bucks. But I've seen some guitars out there just under 300 bucks that are smashing guitars I've seen from big name brands for 1,500, $2,000. And I'm not joking. Now, the guitar we have today is from a company called Chillcat. We're going to be looking at one of their Badcat models. And I got to say this off the rip. Kudos to Chillcat Guitars for even sending me a guitar. Because there's a bunch of companies out there that won't even answer my email. Yep, because they know they can't just pay us a couple $100 and give us their cheap guitar and we'll sit there and play it and tell you how great it is. We're actually going to open it up and look at it. We're going to go over it nice and thoroughly. You're going to get to judge for yourself if it's any good. Now I know what you're thinking. Sean, show me the guitar. All right, bro. Let me show you this. And what this is a box that says Tia Guitars on it. Now they said they're Chillcat. That don't mean that ain't what's in this box. It's supposed to be a Badcat model. But the box don't look too bad. Not too bad at all. This was a FedExer here. Yep, this one was brought by FedEx. And like I said, they didn't do too bad. Congratulations, FedEx. Appreciate you not stomping on the box. But I'm anxious to see what's in this thing. Let's crack it. The old styrofoamer. The Chinese tape. What do we got, Boudreaux, huh? Let's see. Ooh. We love Sunburst. I don't see anything in the box. Except for an Allen wrench over here loose. You just love doing that, don't you? Is that your jam, bro? Is that your jam, huh? Come on, let's open it up then. Headstock first. Watch out, go ahead. Ooh. It says Badcat. Wow, dude, check out the inlay. It's got a cat inlaid in the headstock. Check him out. That is sick. Dude. Dude, what the heck? Is that real flame or photo? I'm gonna say that's real flame, dude. That thing looks sick. Dude, look at this guitar top. Bro, what the? Alright, new guitar company on the scene, guys. Look at this thing. What the? Dude, look at the fretboard. What the? But look at that. Man, that's nice. I still can't get over the inlay and the headstock. Look at that. That's so dope. Now, these boys are tripping. Look at the serial number. We got the Grover disc tuners. Made in China. Nothing wrong with that to me. Scarf joint. Now look at that right there. Look at that grain. What the? I mean, this is a nice guitar. This thing's just downright beautiful, guys. I love that T-burst or whatever that is, tobacco or whatever. But check this right here out. Look at the bridge. What the? Where's the screw heads? Usually has a flathead screw in a Chinese guitar. Not this one. It says it's the vintage standard. Huh. Now, I don't know what you see sitting there on that table, but I'm going to go on and say it. If looks could kill, I'm dead in the water. Yep, if looks could kill. Guys, look at this. I'm dead. Yep, that's definitely some kind of rosewood right there. And I don't know what you see sitting on this table, but I see somebody's dream guitar. I guarantee you, there's some guy out there that's been dreaming about some Honeyburst, T-Burst, whatever this is, Les Paul, since he's been knee-high to grasshopper and wanting to play guitar. Yeah, 100%, that's probably somebody's dream guitar sitting there on that table. We need to hear what it sounds like unplugged. Let's get off that table and pluck on it. All right, I got the Badcat tuned up. Dude, look at the headstock. That's some pretty good detail, man. This thing's pretty sick. I gotta tell you right now, I like this guitar. It's like $260 or something. Let's play it unplugged. I mean, what are you guys looking at? Look at that top. This thing is sick. Now the action on this is super low. Look at the string height. Neck looks pretty straight too. The frets don't feel sharp. I mean, where were these guitars when I was a kid? Now you can go on and slap me silly. Go ahead and do it. Go on and slap me silly. Cause straight out of the box, that guitar sounds killer unplugged. And it plays good too, with nice low action. But you know me, I wanna see what's in that control cavity. What's under those pickups. I wanna see what that body looks like underneath those pickups too. But it ain't gonna show it to us itself. So that's enough flip-flapping. Let's make it happen. Well, these tuners are really smooth. Yep, I like them. But you ain't gotta watch me take these strings off. We'll start with the old tailpiece. No markings. Huh. Nothing. Not a single thing. And the bridge. That guy's nice and tight, huh? And 0 markings too. Now I don't know if I like this better than the one with the screw heads because it's hard to adjust this with the strings on, guys. I mean, does it look closer to a Gibson? Yeah, but was that the greatest design in the world? No. I don't think this is going to make them sound any better, so let's get that off of there. Yep, that ain't going to make them sound no better. Let's take this off before we go flipping it over and stuff. Man, look at that wood. I wonder what that is. Man, it sure is clean looking, ain't it? Nice, huh? Yeah, it's nice and clean. Let's see if it's clean out of this control cavity. Let's see what we got under here. Wow, guys, look. Full size. And what do they say on them? This one says 52. It's got a big A over there. Let's see if we can read this one a little better. It says Alpha. Well, whatever it says, they're full size for sure. Let's see what this old switch looks like. That's the good one, you guys see. I don't know what all this stuff is. Maybe that's something to keep this nice and flat. Whatever works in my mind.
Check out those strap buttons. Don't they look cool?
They do look pretty cool. They don't look normal like what you normally see on a cheap guitar, budget guitar, whatever. Now you know we're going to check these pickups out. Dang screws look They stayed in the pickup holder. It's okay. We'll pull them out of there. Now, I don't know if you can read that, but it has a KD with an R trademark and a diamond underneath it. And then over here it says pickup bridge 52.5. And you really have to look hard to see it. But let's crack it open and see what kind of magnet it's got. Wow, look at all the wax in this thing. Wow, Kathy. Look. Dude.
Wow.
That's what you call a waxy job, Jack. Yep, that's a great waxing job right there. Let's see what kind of magnet we got here, though. Wow. Man, that's a lot of wax. But it's a ceramic. You can see it right there. She's ceramic. It's okay. Ceramic's a good magnet, too. They must be ready for some high gain because they definitely waxed them good. Gotta give them credit there. We're going to look at the neck one, too, now. That's the same KD with the diamond. But this one says pickup neck 5.0. Now we're going to crack this one open. We already know it's the same. Let's see what's hiding under this vintage standard. Wow. Never seen no truss rod cavity that looks like this. Let's go ahead and check our tuners, see if they're good and tight. They are. Look at that. They certainly are, boys. I don't tighten them too much. They're certainly tight. Let's see how level this neck is. Looks like we're going to have a little air down here, which means the neck's going like this a little bit. So I want to push this towards the wall. And that put it in neutral, and that did it right there. It's nice and flat now. We got the neck level. Let's see if our frets are. This thing was playing great. Now they're a little dirty. It's been sitting in some warehouse somewhere. But so far, I got nothing. Now I know they don't have somebody over there leveling and crowning all these frets. There's no way. They just figured out how to press them in right, huh? There might be a little something right there. It's not going to be enough to worry about, though, if nothing else is bad. It's not going to affect the playability of this guitar at all. But I'm that guy, I like to fix stuff. We'll do that real quick. I'm just using this little sanding block. It actually came in the kit with this fret crowning file that I'm fixing to use too. Once we get it flattened out, just crown it back up. Kathy's gonna polish them for us.
Oh, come on.
Kathy, you like this inlay?
I do like it. I like the color.
I like it too. I like the color too. But you need to tighten up so I can rock this thing out. What, you coming here to oversee something? What are you doing, knuckleball? Wow, Kathy, you're getting pretty fast at this.
Well, thank you.
Look at how gleamy they are compared to the last two. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to see the difference in it.
Thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome.
I got the Badcat from Chillcat guitars all tuned up. And this thing, I don't know, hands down might be the best budget Les Paul I've ever put my hands on. You know, I've said this many times that I would never mistake one of these holding it for a Gibson, but this one, and it plays really, really good. Now let's turn it up. It's quite clear these pickups are made for gain. I'm not really a gain guy. I like to play clean, so we'll go ahead and finish it clean, but we're going to put some gain on it. Let's try the middle. It's got a little smack to it now, you hear it? Sounds like really good ceramic pickups. All right, let's try the neck. They sound good, man. All right, let's put it down the bridge, put some gain on it. Nice and gainy. This thing is a monster. Let's go ahead and flip it up in the middle. And the neck. This thing rocks, dude. Alright, that's gonna be enough of that. That thing sounds pretty good. I mean, especially for $259. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say this real quick. In this day and age, if you're paying more than $1,000 for a guitar, it better, number one, be either custom made by somebody like me by hand, or number two, it better have some kind of heritage to it, or some kind of special something attached to it. It was somebody's so-and-so's guitar. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that lightly. And companies like this mean business. They do. They're competing with the big boys at, what, 1/10 of the price. If you bought this guitar right here from Gibson, it's $2,500. Yep, it's $2,500, and in my experience recently, it's not even gonna be as good as that guitar is. Real talk. Yep, you're literally just paying for the name at this point. I mean, do you see that guitar? What's wrong with it? Please put it in the comments what you think's wrong with that guitar. Now, if you want one of these guitars, there's a link in the description. And as always, me and Kathy really appreciate you watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. But until I do see you again, don't you touch my Scar guitar.